So it means among your friends, you are looking for the beautiful ones.
Not that per se, but
That's all.
you have a.
You prefer someone with a big boob. Even if it's small, it becomes big.
Yeah.
I don't know if you are getting me.
Yeah.
The next question is that when is the best time for a man to settle down? Please wait. Oh yeah. How long is too long to be in a relationship with a woman? Because I think yesterday I watched a video where I don't know, it could have been a prank. You know these are videos, but in the video the lady was like she had dated the guy for 16 years. So she wore her wedding dress, came to meet the guy.
I just watched that video. Yeah.
Like 16 years, and she brought the pasta and brought the rings and everything. Like
she was in the gown, everything.
Because she was in the gown, I don't know how they'll spend so much money on such, but do you get it? Some ladies get to date and then the guy is like, oh wait, hold on, I'm not yet ready. Because maybe his pocket is not ready. And some have money, but they are looking for more money.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing like too much money, right? So everybody who is rich is still looking for more money.
Yeah.
But ladies, we're looking at our biological clock where there's a time where childbirth is very difficult.
Yeah.
There's a time where it can kill you. I mean, generally it can kill you and the baby, but there's a time where it's very risky. And so we think about that, and menopause can come very early for some people and can come late for some people. So we think about that, but you guys are thinking about your pockets. So how long is too long being in a relationship? Just by the way, I won the third game. Third game in a row. Let's see. The last card.
There's no way.
This is the last card. Let me just see.
Finish.
No. Anyway, I'll just cut this out because I didn't win. So since it's my video, I'm gonna cut this out. So,
Your question again.
maybe when you are in a relationship with somebody, you shouldn't go beyond 5 years with the person, or you shouldn't go beyond 10 years with the person. Because some people, they tell the lady, I'm not ready. And then 5 years, 10 years, you are still not ready. So what do I do? Do I move on? So how long is too long to be in a relationship from a man's point of view? For a woman's point of view, it can be 6 months, 2 years. We're always in a hurry to make a family.
6 months is too long.
It's too short.
It's too long.
No, 6 months can be too long to a woman,
someone,
to a particular woman.
Okay.
So you understand? So I'm saying from a man's point of view, how long is too long? Do you now get my question?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when should a man say that will come, Robert?
Yeah, how many years going ahead? Yes, that's my question.
Okay.
The difference between a man's understanding and a woman's understanding.
Someone should start it.
Hey Rob, let me start with you.
I think it will be very difficult to put a figure too long. It will be very, very difficult.
Okay.
I think it will be a case by case basis.
Okay.
I mean, my too long might be different from Robert's, different from him. I think earlier we spoke about when we are ready to settle down, when we are ready to do whatever. So I think that when you get to the, I'm talking from the woman. Now when you get to a point you are in a relationship with someone, and then, I mean, it seems that the person is ready. I mean, if you're in a relationship with somebody, you should know the person to a certain extent. Of course, be able to say that I want to settle down with the person. So I think that on your part, you would know that, okay, this guy is ready, just that he's pushing the relationship or pushing the marriage. At the same time, you would know when the person says that, okay, I'm not ready, you know that, yeah, maybe it's because of this. I mean, genuine reasons why the person is not ready. But then if the reasons are flimsy reasons, I mean, the person has the money, has everything. But, I mean,
if a lady goes to tell a guy that your reasons are flimsy,
no, I'm
and then the marriage
not saying should go and tell the person. I'm not saying you should go and tell the person plenty.
Okay.
But then I'm just using that word. I mean, you know, some reasons doesn't hold water. Let me say
Yes.
that. I mean, it's not an excuse to give. That's what I'm trying to talk about. So, on that, when you realize that, you should know that, I mean, it's getting too long. But then when you know that, I mean, the person is genuinely not ready, I mean, you should know that even though the person wants to settle down with you and it's number-wise, it's taking long, I mean, you shouldn't say it's too long. I mean, the person...
So you're giving up.
Yes, exactly. So I can't give a particular number to too long.
Okay, I'm guessing you all agree?
Yes.
Yeah.
So okay, then let me ask this question. What are some of the reasons a man can just be dating a woman for a very long time but not be marrying her?
Maybe he doesn't have money yet.
Okay, that's one.
He
But
doesn't,
you too, he has also studied.
he doesn't want to settle down
His
with
character.
He doesn't want to settle down with
No,
you.
sometimes they don't want to
That's
show that
another one.
responsibility of being a husband and a father.
Yeah.
So in that case, are there any signs that like maybe our fellow ladies who are watching can be able to use to tell if maybe the man is just not interested in marrying you? So like in the end, it's just really going to be...
For me, it's up to them to decide.
Okay.
Because I cannot say that what at all will show me that this guy is playing with me. He just wants to toy around with me left, right, center every day without marrying me. You should know how long you guys have been together and where your relationship is headed towards. You should know.
Okay. Which is why I even think that generally this whole cohabitating thing is not good, because if you can't tell, you're there, you're giving your body to the person. And a lot of women nowadays just end up playing the wifely roles. And in my opinion,
May that's it.
in my opinion, I think that it makes a man just get used to. A man has this idea that if he marries you, you start to stress him. So if he's getting all the marital things without marrying you, he can relax.
Point of correction. Don't generalize. Not all men, please.
So some
To
men.
every rule there's an exception.
Okay, so okay, so some of the men, let me put it this way, some of the men have this idea that if they marry you, they put the ring on your finger, you change. So if you're giving them all these things, they'll just relax. Or am I lying?
Of course, but if you are performing all how do you call it?
The
wifely duties. What's the point? I mean, you're even giving the guy the chance not to even really settle down with you, because he's getting everything. What else?
What again?
I want to go back to what can really inform a lady about a guy dragging the feet.
Okay.
I believe that if you're a woman and you're also guided, you should have principles yourself. And if you have principles, that can actually inform you as to whether someone is being lackadaisical, a guy is being lackadaisical or the person is serious.
Okay.
Most of the time, if you don't have those principles, just as every human being should have, you don't have, and you go in like a blind person, that's when you could be taken for granted. And so I believe that if you have those principles, you become friends with a person, you know him. At a point, even you might know him better than even the person's sibling.
Yeah.
And so if you have principles, that should inform you that, hey, this guy is trying to fool around.
Okay, so our next question is outer beauty versus inner beauty. Which is more important or most important to you? Let me start with Brian. I don't know why I feel like but if you had to choose one.
I cannot choose one.
Why can't you choose one?
If you choose somebody who looks very beautiful on the outside but terrible in the inside, do you expect me to stay with such a person? There be any juma. Maybe they are all.
Okay, what about you?
Same. I think they work hand in hand though.
Okay.
So Me too. Oh,
Hey, they work hand in hand,
I mean,
outer and inner.
because you can't. You being attracted to somebody is very important. Likewise, I mean the person's character, that's the inner. It's also very important. You can't say, okay, because the person has a very good character, so I'm going to marry her or be in a relationship with her just based off of that. Because if you're not attracted to somebody, I don't think your marriage would be very enjoyable because I mean you should be attracted to the person.
Nothing to touch.
Exactly.
Bring my child now. Please.
Okay, so maybe I should put the outer beauty.
Oh no, I want to answer that.
You want to
question.
answer the
Yes.
question? Okay.
The inner is more important. That's not to say outer is not important.
Okay.
If you say something is more, this is how I understand it. If I say inner is more important, it means that at any point I'll choose that over, or I'll prioritize that over
the out.
And then I also think that an attraction, you could be attracted to someone's
Attachable to that.
Yeah, you could be attracted to someone.
It was actually like this though, and then when I put it down, it swapped. I put this and then I called for more. Hey, I lost my cards. Continue.
Sure. Kaba. Ella.
I said I lost my cards.
Hey.
Yeah.
Serious.
Yeah.
Mommy, we need to cry.
That was the last time.
So, as I was saying,
You were saying
The
that
inner-
inner is more
yeah,
important.
I also added that you could be attracted to someone's character.
It's true.
You could be attracted to someone's how someone behaves.
Because even me, I've met some guys that were not fine.
Yeah.
And like physically not fine. But you get to talk to them and they're intelligent. They are so kind. So they have the inner beauty and all those kind of things. It somehow just changes the person's looks to you.
If I may ask a question, which is easier? Changing someone outwardly or inwardly, which one is easier?
Hey. Outward.
Changes someone outwardly.
Yeah, so that's why I was,
So
that's why I think
Inner
that one
beauty is
yeah,
more important. Now we have makeup, so a problem.
There's plastic
We can-
surgery too.
Oh.
Not yet.
Silicone stuff, front, back, side.
no.
Like,
It's going on to me.
Waxing. That's funny now.
Silicone stuff, like if it's not enough, you know how to get it. Because I've seen that some men are making their wives do it. They're trying on. But in the end, if you wanted more, why did you marry the one who had less? That's just
They
my
didn't know
own
what they
question.
wanted.
My final question is, to what extent can your family members have a say in your relationship? Hey Ram, let me start with you.
to what extent?
Yes. I don't want to say can they have a say in your relationship, because obviously some of them can.
A
like
say
maybe
in
your
your
parents.
decision to choose or a
To what
say-
extent?
Yeah, just generally your decision to choose who to marry, what to do in your relationship,
Okay.
in your marriage. You know, some people they dictate.
You can have a say, but I mean, in the end, it still boils down to me and my partner.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, of course, they are your family.
Wagba.
I didn't drop it.
They are your family, and so they can advise you. I mean, they have more experience than you.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so they can advise me, they can advise us to a certain extent. But, I mean, there are some decisions that ultimately lies with you and your partner. Even more, I think more when you are married.
Okay.
Yeah, so even though we listen, yeah, we have to listen to the advice of our parents, of family. But then I think you should get to a point where the major decisions should be based off of you, what you think is most important, most prime. And I think that would come about when you come to a certain level of maturity. Yeah, that's why, like we've discussed earlier, you should be matured enough before you enter into marriage, because I believe that marriage comes with a lot of responsibilities and comes with a lot of decision making, and it's not child's play. Yeah, so you should be matured enough, because there are so many things that will come left, right, center. Yeah, so even though our parents, our family, we should listen to them, but then I think that ultimately it comes back to us. The ball is still in our court. Yeah.
Okay. Who wants to go next? Okay, Bobby.
If you would want to go to them for help when you're in trouble, then you should as well go to them. Of course, if you're going to them for help, it means you want them to have a say at a point. So, I believe that no man is an island.
Okay, no man is an island.
And if no man is an island and you need people, why not your closest circle, which is the family?
Okay.
Just as Aaron said, the final decision always has to be between the two of you. I can go for an opinion from the lady's parents, I can go for an opinion from my parents, but then we come back and then you have to settle it. So it can be too much. You can end up meddling unnecessarily, and that shouldn't be the case. If an opinion is divisive, you know. Or sometimes you are from different families, and of course your mother would want your good. They have your best at heart. So it can be sometimes selfish. If you realize that, you know it. So if it's divisive, then advice is helpful.
What about you? Right.
To what extent?
To what extent?
Well, they'll give me the advice, their suggestions, everything. By the end of the day, I get to decide.
So you're all saying the same thing then?
Yes.
Okay. So I said that was the last question here, but I have one more question. The question about, does tribe matter in picking a partner? Should tribe matter? Let me put it that way. Should tribe matter in picking a partner? I'll start with you, Bright.
No, it shouldn't.
Why?
We're all the same.
No, what is it? What is it?
Tribalism shouldn't come into play. No. I'll take that as also another form of racism. That's discrimination. No, and it's in our world, in our Ghanaian world. Let me see. Some Ashantis don't like the Ewes. Some Ewes too don't like the Ashantis. Some Ghans don't like this food. This food is everywhere. But as a learned person, I think you shouldn't have that kind of mindset.
So you think those who do are not learned? Hold on, no, please, it's YouTube. If you retake your statement now, I'm giving you the opportunity.
I'll come a point.
Okay, then if you want to continue, you can just continue.
But someone will also consider tribalism based on his or her past experiences too.
Okay.
Oh, my baby now I'm mafia me. And see, henceforth, I don't want to have anything to do with LS anymore in my life. Somebody too can come from that direction. But to me, no form of tribalism. All of us are equal.
Okay. Aaron?
I think it shouldn't be a problem. Tribalism shouldn't. Is it tribalism? Yeah, tribalism shouldn't be a.
Are you sure?
It shouldn't. I think from where we come from, to a certain extent, it's an issue because of experiences our parents have had with people from different tribes. I think that's what has brought about the issue of, okay, you shouldn't marry from this tribe and that tribe. But then we are evolving into like a modern society. And so we go to school with people from different tribes. I mean, we are even roommates with people from different tribes. Our best friends are people from different tribes.
Yeah.
So I don't think it should be a problem. So for me, tribe it's not an issue for me personally.
You've already won. Put your A's down, me. She has A's. I wanted her to bring it out a long time. I shame you should have kept quiet. There we winning.
This is my third win, yeah. Who has won up to date? Nobody.
This was my game.
2, 3, 1. You mean
Okay,
No win.
So Bobby, what do you think? Should tribalism be an issue in picking your partner?
Ideally, it shouldn't. Ideally. If you cry foul over racism, then you should do same when it comes to tribalism. But unfortunately, it's become part and parcel of our custom.
Okay.
And like people will say, when you are marrying, it's not just about you. It's about you, your family, and the lady's family. And so it only becomes an issue when one family member, a prominent one, to precise, says, no, I don't think you should. That's when it becomes an issue. And in that case, I feel it becomes difficult. So I can't rule it being an issue entirely out, because just as I said, it's not just about you. But it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. And I think we should outgrow that primitive
ideology.
Yeah.
I think
Start again when you start.
Ice Age.
It is primitive, right?
Yes, it is.
We all know, actually.
I think we should come out of that.
It's a show.
Yeah.
It's a show.
Wait, he's re-saying it though, so already.
Yeah, we should come out of that. It's a shell.
Yeah.
We should come out of it.
We are saying that, basically you're all saying that our parents should forget all their experiences, our family members should forget all their experiences and just let us
Of
be.
course, we are humans.
Because
I'm good to eat today, tomorrow I'll be bad.
Exactly.
I am bad.
Don't they drive all the
Tomorrow I'm
time?
good.
If
They
you
don't do your
mess
accidents.
out,
So they should stop driving.
in every tribe there's a good person and there's a bad person. Every single tribe. So we can't single out one particular tribe and say, okay, you are all good. Even in your family, I mean.
We had some people are.
Yeah, so.
Okay, so all too soon we've come to the end of our game and our discussion. Whatever you have to say concerning what we've spoken about, just type in the comment section. We're waiting for you down. And don't forget to like. Tell them.
Yes.
Like.
Follow some drinks, my team.
Yes,
Like
and
it.
subscribe.
Like.
Okay. We hope you had a very good time. We really enjoyed this conversation. And so, till another day, we say bye. Okay, bye guys.